Howdy YouTube. So I just wanted to put out a quick video to go through some of the purchases, some of the gifts I've received from fellow YouTubers. So without further ado, let's take a look. So just so there aren't any lawsuits for this one, I'd love to be sponsored by Microsoft, but I am not sponsored by Microsoft, obviously. I saw this kind of, I don't know what you call it, a technical gadgetry wizardry on someone else's channel. It's Miketendo. It's gone through a bit of a rebrand, new channel name, US channel. Not just Nintendo, there's SEGA, there's all kinds of brilliant stuff on there. You know, it's pickup videos and a US subscription box, which is, I can't remember the name of it. It's far better than any that I've really seen in the UK, to be frank, at the moment. Someone really needs to kind of go and tackle that gap. But yeah, they had one, and I kind of, it was an awesome video, like a pickups video, and they're going through bits, and I kind of did a bit of a comment, and at the end I was like, what the heck is that? And it's called a Divu. And you get loads of different types, but this is probably the basic kind of version, the kind of the cheapest, no frills one. But you basically got an app. You go on, you pick your images. If you're like super funky designer, then you can create your own. I don't do any of that. I just nab other images. I like the look of, but these people, I mean, they freely put them up, so it's for everyone else in the community to kind of download them. And you pick a few, and then you put them on your device. So yeah, so if what comes out here is a bit dull, then at least you've got that to keep you watching. But yeah, let's take a look. So the first bundle of stuff, an absolutely awesome YouTuber. One of the few YouTubers that my son, who has no interest in a lot of retro and YouTube stuff, he's 13, is interested in plenty of other things, but if this tube is on and he sees them on the telly, on the laptop or whatever, it will immediately sit down and get engrossed. And it's a guy I've spoken to a couple of times, lovely fella, does loads of charitable bits as well as you know, obviously retro kind of gaming related stuff. And in the recent one, he actually phoned up and had a chat with my son. My son's mind was blown. And that individual is FeedMeChicken, the fantastic FeedMeChicken. And he, part of our kind of you know, having a chat, I chucked him a couple of games, and in return, and I'm super grateful, he chucked me some games back at me, and so a couple of Xbox 360 games, and a DS game. And the DS game, Sherlock Holmes. So I haven't played any of these. Obviously a detective game, but yeah, DS, 3DS, as you probably see by all the white spines behind me. Yeah, I'm kind of amassing a bit of a collection. 3DS, it's a bit bold, and I probably will never get there, but I'm trying to go as complete as I can on that. DS, I'm kind of picking up probably more interesting games, good games that I'd want to play. Where wrongly or rightly in the 3DS, even if it's a, you know, as a, say, a cheapo Barbie one or whatever, or a bloody ponies or whatever, Nintendogs, going for a couple of quid, and I see it and I'm just nabbing it to create a bit of a stack. So yeah, thank you for this. FeedMeChicken. It's lovely and complete. The old manual, with little booklets and bits. So that's really cool. And then for the 360 games, we have a classic series really, but Crackdown 2. I'm looking forward to playing that. And heard good things about this next one, but I'm sure most of you have, but I haven't. I'm a bit kind of behind on some of the Xbox, you know, 360, even like Xbox One. I'm only really just catching up on stuff. But yeah, Prototype. So looking forward to that. So cheers, mate. Next bundle of stuff. Yeah, it was off the back of one of my recent videos, and again, another fantastic tuber, someone I'd certainly consider, you know, a good friend, kind of messaged me and said, look, I've got some Master System games going. Do you want them? And I was kind of, you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'll bung them in the post. So I kind of offered a bit of money, and then you know, postage. And he was like, no, that's fine. So in return, obviously, I gave him a few other bits. But yeah, some superb items in here. So this is from Glenn from Galloway Gaming 75, and again, descriptions or links to the channels in the description for all of these. But yeah, I'll go through, there's a few of them. World Soccer, Psycho Fox, which is absolutely brilliant game. I remember doing like a weekend swapsies with someone at, was it school, and yeah, I completed it over the weekend. Didn't take too long. A fairly straightforward game, but really good fun. I haven't played it since that weekend, whenever that was. So I was probably, I don't know, double digits in age. Not entirely sure. Probably about that. So I'd be looking forward to getting stuck back into that. That almighty tennis tournament that is Wimbledon. Slightly different, a bit beigey or browny kind of colour on there, which goes against a lot of the Master System kind of branding, or what you typically see on the cases. Great volleyball. The champions of Europe, absolutely loving it, aren't they? Holding those trophies high. And this one, which is the special one, or the most special one, because they're all super special, because they're yeah, fantastic gift. But SEGA card. So I had a Master System back in the day. I was lucky enough, I did have the kind of 3D glasses and the light gun, and I can't remember the name of the game. It was like kind of asteroids shooter one, but that was for the card slot. I think you put the 3D glasses into that, and then I think I had tennis. That was the only card game I ever had, which unfortunately I sold a long time ago, probably as part of a console upgrade. Yeah, hang on, super. So yeah, thank you, Glenn. Massively appreciated. Really, really kind gift. So or gifts. So cheers. Next guy, absolute, again another kind of top guy. So Rodgy Retrogamer, and obviously part of the Play It Forward box. I got to meet him and Buttercup. I had like an awesome chat in Retro Hunter, kind of local game shop. And just, yeah, I mean, I knew he was a top guy before I even kind of, met him through just YouTube banter and comments and Facebook exchanges and bits. But it's meant to be bloody Play It Forward, but he still did a backhand and gave me a few bits, which was mighty kind of him. So yeah, when I met up with him, a couple of like Mega Drive games, Fantasia, Tasmania, absolutely fantastic. I do love Mega Drive. Again, I did have one back in the day. Got a few games at the moment, but I didn't have these two. And yeah, I'm sure I played Tasmania. Don't think I've ever played Fantasia. So yeah, that was cool. And then the cheeky dude follows up, more recently with some magazines. So yeah, Roger sends me like Nintendo, because he knows I love a bit of Nintendo. So yeah, independent Nintendo gaming, NGC, and all of them. I mean, like the adverts, the games, the hints, the tips. Yeah, Animal Crossing. I just love sitting down on an evening or I'm on holiday, take a stack of retro gaming mags with me, and just not that they were retro at the time, just go through Time Splitters and have a look. So there's that one. A little reshuffle, another one there, cheeky little Famicom on the front, Harvest Moon. I just love them, and they're really good condition as well. Not that I ever look for like mint magazines, it's more about the content and the nostalgia and the funky articles, and just seeing what was getting discussed back in the time. And then this one, official Nintendo magazine, which talks about what it was to be upcoming at the time, the DS. Cheeky Metroid Prime. Yeah, superb. So again, thank you so much. I've started to look at that one, but need to spend a bit more time in it and then check out the other two. Next one's kind of a purchase that popped up on one of the Facebook groups, but from another fantastic tuber. So it's Pete on Onaretrotip, and I had this loose. Shown you what it is already, I think. Had a loose cart, but not boxed. The last time I had it boxed was when it came out originally, when I had my SNES. I guess Starwing. I absolutely love this game. I know it probably gets a bit of a mixed rap these days with polygons and all the rest of it, but a cheeky little bit of speech at the start, just a class shoot of big old enemies that took up my 14-inch Sanyo. If it was 14 inch, probably exaggerating the measurements on that one, but yeah, class game. So yeah, thanks Pete. And then the last one, we're kind of venturing into toy territory, from someone I follow on, I don't think he's got a YouTube channel, but certainly got an Instagram channel, so again I'll leave details below. But m.a.s.k.f.a.n is the name of the Instagram page. Lee is the name of the guy, and he's brilliant. He's really goes by the bloody name. He's into his mask. He's a mask fan, and what he's done is he's created some kind of custom mask cards, which he's designed. He's kind of must have got them printed. I won't, in case anyone is interested, I'm sure hopefully there'll be a few people that are. I won't show all of them because there could be some spoilers, but there's just a couple there. But you've got like the stats, the bios, vehicles, chatting a couple of lovely stickers. I do like a bit of sticker. You can see got the mask lunchbox behind me, so I'm gonna have to adorn one of the that with one of these stickers. So yeah, fantastic stuff. I pinged it onto Reynolds Reviews, like a pack, because I know he's really into his mask, and I know he's done a video, I think came out today, I'm showing them as well. So hopefully m.a.s.k.f.a.n will get even more kind of love and attention. Hopefully a few people will want to will get on the case and buy some. He's going to do, I think he was talking about doing a kind of a second series later on in the year. So if that happens, then to be honest, I'm all over it. So that's it. So thank you to everyone. Absolutely, yeah, mate. Again, another kind of testament to how cool the community is and how fantastic the people are. And then two other very quick things to say. The first one is the giveaway for me hitting the 200 sub milestone. So you've got up until the end of this month, so the end of August. It's like midnight on whatever the last day of August is. And then I'll very quickly after, I will chuck all the names into one of those randomizer things on Google, whatever. And then we'll have a winner, and there'll be a couple of t-shirts going to them, and maybe some other sneaky little bits as well may end up in that parcel. And then the final piece, I'll probably do a bit of mini promo later on in the week, but yeah, I'm going to join a couple of live streams next weekend, probably one on the Friday, one on the Sunday, one specifically around toys, and the other one retro video games. So hopefully something for everyone. And that's it, guys. Have a great bank holiday weekend if you're in the UK. Have an equally awesome weekend if you're anywhere else in the world. Lots of love, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.